Today we're going to talk about the fungus among us. We're talking about the fungus in particular, Candida. You've probably heard of what Candida is before. Maybe you don't grasp what actually is happening, but Candida could be the reason that you have been unable to lose the weight you've been trying to lose.
That's right. Here to tell us all about it and how you can do a test at home, Dr. Kathleen Nash, a chiropractic physician from Total Transformation right here in Henderson. Dr. Nash, welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, you guys. Always fun to be on the show.
Absolutely. You have this amazing ability, Dr. Nash, to help people lose weight. They get to keep it off permanently as well. And you do this without drugs, without surgery, and little to no exercise. And you do this because you yourself lost 80 pounds.
I did. Yeah. So I was somebody that struggled with my weight since I was 8 years old. So for over 25 years of my life, kept struggling and looking for a solution. In 2009, I found out that the reason my body couldn't lose the weight and hold it is it was dealing with issues under the surface that were not being corrected. Once I targeted and zeroed in on those problems, my body not only lost 80 pounds in short order, but it has kept it off now for 12 years, eating 2 to 3,000 calories a day. So that's what we now do for our clients.
Which is awesome. Not only does it stay off, but yeah, you actually get to eat as well. You're not going to be starving yourself. It doesn't just work for women. It also works for men. We'll actually hear from Vito right now. Vito, one of your success stories. Let's hear from Vito.
On Dr. Nash's program, I lost 170 pounds, and this is the result.
His transformation is ridiculous. He lost like a grown person.
He lost a person. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
And his is a touching story. Like, this is a guy from back east, old school New York kind of guy, made a promise to his wife who was dying of cancer that he would get healthy in honor of her. She actually passed during his transformation. Yeah, he lost over 150 pounds. And now he can eat some of those New York style foods again. And he's super excited about it because his body's not gaining the weight back like it was before he started his transformation. A big part of it is that toxin we're going to talk about today.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yes, and let's talk about that. Dr. Nash, that was such a touching story, but you want to talk about this toxin. So this prevents people from losing weight. It also could damage their immune system. What is it?
So that's the toxin known as Candida albicans. It's a yeast and a fungus that we're supposed to have in very trace amounts in our large intestine. The problem is when it overgrows. It's literally a live organism living inside of us. And when it overgrows, not only does it drive problems like stubborn cravings and hunger all the time, but then, it attacks and goes after the immune system, suppresses our immune system, and can cause a weight gain of 32 pounds a year.
A year. So how are we making this Candida grow in us? Is there anything we're doing in particular diet-wise that might be causing this? How do we know we have it?
Yeah. So all really good questions. Yeah. Unfortunately, the overgrowth is usually because of what we are personally doing. It comes from the food we eat and the lifestyle that we live. The problem is, how do I know if I have it? Because the symptoms of a Candida overgrowth sound like so many other things.
Sounds like everything I have. Yeah. You gotta be honest.
It sounds like everything we all have. We all have all of that. So there's an easy way to find out at home if this toxin is actually overgrown inside of you. And that's where you're going to take a clear glass of water first thing in the morning before you put anything at all in the mouth. Don't rinse it or anything. Deposit some saliva into that clear glass of water and then watch the results. If you're seeing that white film or things stringing down into the water, that's the literal yeast in your saliva is now overgrown everywhere. And it means that, one, your body's dealing with a bad toxin. Two, it's going to be hard to lose weight. And three, your immune system's compromised. We need to get it fixed.
Wow. Yeah. I tell you, that test, it's not pretty, but I love that you do share it with your viewers and your patients that you work with, because it can cut right to the chase with this issue. So what should people do if they are, in fact, inflicted with Candida?
So one of the things that we actually do during my online evaluation that I do with people is we determine if this toxin is one of the issues that you're having that's not only driving a lowered immune support or immune response, but also a stubborn weight problem. And then we're going to get to the root of that, and we're going to target it so that you can not only get rid of the toxin if that's your only issue, and then get rid of the toxin and the stubborn weight if you have the weight issue on top of it.
Mm-hmm. So you have a consultation fee, a consultation that you do, a client interview that you'll typically do. That fee's usually $97, but you're doing something special for us today on The Blend.
Right. So I have 10 spots available where instead of it being $97, it's only $9.97. They are online and virtual appointments. You won't even need to leave your house to do it. And the best way to secure one of those appointments is to click on the website that we're displaying on the screen, because the appointments are sitting there and they're waiting for you.
Awesome. Dr. Nash,
Excellent.
good to see
Thanks
you.
for that eval, Dr. Nash. Great to talk to you.
Thank you, you guys.
All right, check out the website you see on your screen, drnash.com/eval. You could also give her a number, 702-637-1313. That's her phone number there if you would like to give her a call. Total Transformation, a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend. Make sure you take advantage of that special offer, only $9.97.